Oh We Wrestling Podcast, episode 51. The predictions for All Out was locked in, and the predictions for Clash at the Castle. And no cap, it's a recap. And you know how we do. We kicking it off with Man 95 Shining. Like, follow, share, subscribe, tell a friend to join the trend. The show has begun. Oh We Wrestling Podcast. Sit back and relax.
Yeah. 9-5 shit. What's good, my people? How's it hanging for ya? Homie, I'm just that nigga singing for ya. I got your message, though it's loud and clear. You want that other shit up out of here. You know I got you, though, believe me. Withholding these words ain't easy. Fugazing this on that TV. All that crazy shit on that radio. It's payola, big fellatio.
Oh We Wrestling Podcast, episode 51. No cap, it's the recap.
They wanna
go follow the whole effing show on Facebook Gaming and Twitch. Oh We Wrestling Podcast. It's going to be a goodie.
Yeah. 9-5 shit. What's good, my people? How's it hanging for ya? Homie, I'm just that nigga singing for ya. I got your message, though it's loud and clear. You want that other shit up out of here. You know I got you, though, believe me. Withholding these words ain't easy. Fugazing this on that TV. All that crazy shit on that radio. It's payola, big fellatio. I'm dropping snippets just to give a taste. They want to copy with intent to paste. I've been gearing up for a big and feeling. If you fuck with me, you will spend a shilling. So many claim they want to see you win. You take a loss and watch them sneak a grin. They overcompensate for what they lacking. They overlooking how it really happened. They got that swag, man, they got that swag. But the record's bad, though, the record's bad. See, me and my people making hella hits. This legacy will leave us hella rich. You know I got you, though, believe me. Withholding these words ain't easy. Fugazing this on that TV. And that crazy shit on that radio. This payola, big fellatio. Yeah, we could talk about a rapping fatty. Or we could chat about a really dope. I'd rather be that nigga always ready. I ain't the one these niggas never quote. I see him shining, I see him shining. Look at the diamond, look at the diamond. They want you blinded by them shiny things. I guess they pulling off all kind of things. They always told me I would need a gimmick. I always told them niggas sucker did it. Cause I was raised, you gotta know yourself. And if you fronted, then you owed yourself. Never fraudulent, my bars are honey. And if I wrote it, then you know I done it. Cause in the end, you know the truth for sure. Cause what you know determine who you know. My circle's strong, yo, I deal with greats. I eat with gods and I hunt with apes. I make the shit these niggas wanna hear. Then get the love that make you shed a tear. They know I do it how I'm supposed to do it. A little secret, just don't overdo it. Cause when you fall and that truth be told, you only good as the proof you hold. Yeah, we could talk about a rapping fatty. Or we could chat about a really dope. I'd rather be that nigga always ready. I ain't the one these niggas never quote. I see him shining, I see him shining. Look at the diamond, look at the diamond. They want you blinded by them shiny things. I guess they pulling off all kind of things.
Oh We Wrestling Podcast, episode 51. This is going to be a good one. Clash at the Castle. Dre, how are you doing today? No. What do you mean? I know this is episode 51. I don't need somebody to talk in sign language for me, Dre. I need you to speak. You're the co-host. Co-host.
Oh my god. Alright.
Swirling mass.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Mic's up. Turn our mother loving mics up.
Slim, what's up, Dre? How you doing?
Up in my head. Gotta get the dough, babies need nourishment.
Yeah, I'm mute your mic.
Hunger games up in my head. Gotta get the dough, babies need
You gotta go and sit.
the facts.
Virgil. All right.
Nah, you ain't doing me like that. You ain't doing me.
For my black queen, Sasha.
And Goldust. All right.
Yo, you are foul, bro. You are
Jeff Hardy at number 5.
number 5.
Goldust. All right, Goldust. All right, Ty. All right. Eddie Guerrero's going to wrestling God. Y'all just gonna have to be mad. Y'all just gonna have to be mad. That's just how it works. No, you whoa.
To keep the job, I ain't giving donkeys today. That's the seed of God plotting on my
Whatever. I'm giving it a horn swallow. You get a goddamn spirit squad. You're nasty, filthy top 5.
Peers who as it appears ain't on my tier. Being hated by cats who ain't make it, that ain't my fault.
My favorite what?
What is your favorite finish move?
Favorite?
It doesn't matter what your favorite finish move.
Oh no. Oh, this
God damn it. He's on 40%.
That's the seed
Yo,
of God.
Montez, I think you fucking
Yeah, I was about to say this. Hold on, yo. You lucky WWE got copyright, love. Boy, I will play the street talk.
I'm excited. It should be fun. I'm gonna beat her ass. But
All right, talk your talk. I'm more interested in it now than I was before. To be honest with you, I mean, I was interested in it because it's money in the bank.
You know what I mean? It's like,
you gotta have some good and bad in there to me. And even when it don't make sense, so that's why I feel like.
I mean, because really that was their, other than like the AJs and stuff like that was really his, you know what I'm saying? That was like the most credible.
It
goes right over my face too perfectly. That is funny.
One second. I tried. I swear. Yo, listen. I tried. Stop. Let it happen. I'm gonna need you to relax.
wow. Dog. It's like you knew where I was gonna be on the screen.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Oh, We Wrestling Podcast, episode 51. No cap, it's a recap. WWE Clash at the Castle. And for me, what a fire show. Fire. Are you kidding me? For the first night of the wrestling weekend, by golly.
I won. Let's party.
Jerry, how you feel about things? The Clash at the Castle.
It was a WrestleMania. It was like a mini WrestleMania.
Kind of low a little bit, Dre.
It was like a little NXT.
Turn your mic up.
Like a little NXT takeover WrestleMania.
I need you to turn your mic up, literally.
Oh, for real? You can't hear me?
Yeah, like for real. Hold on, I get the links up too. Shit. Turn your mic though. How did you feel about it? How did you feel about? I'm calling it. What I'm assuming what he's saying. It was WWE Takeover at the Castle.
Can you hear me better now?
Well, you gotta turn your mic up a little higher. I can hear you. I can't hear you. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the show because I forgot it started at 1:00. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Shout out to Get Your Bars Off podcast. Shout out to Conversation at the Shop podcast, Gerard, with the reminder because I'm not gonna lie, I would have missed that. Crossing love. Oh, okay. I see what happened there. There we go. What a match. The pre-show was actually good. Ladies and gentlemen, the pre-show was good. Madcap and the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy. No, try again. Versus Alpha Academy. Yo, you know what's ironic? That we talk about Alpha Academy? Because your microphone is definitely telling you.
Shush. Shush, please.
Yo, can you hear me better now or not?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you a little bit. There you go. There you go. That's better.
Nah, you good or not?
Oh, you low again. Anyway, you and your microphone is beefing, and you losing the one-on-one match.
Shush. Shush, please.
I'm telling you, I'm getting a shush shirt. I'm getting it.
Oh, God.
But no, how did you feel about WWE pay-per-view Clash at the Castle? It's the green screen.
Shush. Shush, please.
Anyway, the trio, the 6-man tag match, it was good. I'm not gonna lie, it shocked me how good it was. I had faith in Moss. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was in the chat. I was like, yo, this might be the first match. I'm a fan. Oh, box. Okay, well, it was good while it lasted. No, I'm not gonna do that. That match actually helped him out a little bit. But was it because of the help?
Yeah, can you hear me better now?
There you go. That's the right, Dre. Fight back. Tell your microphone.
Shush. Shush, please.
That shush clip is killing me. Dang, bro. That is like it instantly just feels like right at home on this channel, bro. Like, damn. Y'all was killing me with that before you got the clip, bro. Now you got the clip. that's nasty. Oh, man.
How do you feel about the overall card?
It felt like WrestleMania, man. And I knew it was gonna be like that because of the crowd. Like the only reason I'm not gonna say it felt like mini WrestleMania, only because of how many matches there were. But I was cool with there being just that amount of matchups, as long as it made every last one of them mean more,
Exactly, because they got time. They got the time they
when's
needed.
the last time you see like wrestlers on WWE really get time, other than like one or two people too? So like to everybody get time to cook. Yeah, that was fire.
The time helped the card a lot.
The crowd helped.
The crowd was amazing. Bro. It's just the visual though, bro. The visual of that arena, the setup, everything just looked amazing.
62,296 people, bruh. That is nuts, bruh. Post COVID, like, haha, COVID, we laughing. We back outside. We back outside. So we about to stay in the house forever. Nah, shit.
Because it was 30 years?
Man, that was nasty how long it's been. They said like 20 years or something like that. 92. 92, so damn, what? 90?
Around 30 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is 30 years. So.
That's 30 years.
Fuck.
Man, and it paid off.
That's
It
wild.
paid off. It paid off. But let's deep dive into the card just a little bit, them. Like I was talking about, the 6-man tag. Moss man. I don't want to talk about a lot because I don't want to seem like, oh, you're just calling him a jobber again. So, I'm going to let you call him a jobber. No.
Yeah. What is... But, at the same time, for Madcap Moss, Austin Theory, Alpha Academy, and I'll say more so, Madcap Moss more than anybody. Like, wow, bro. Like, oh my God, before we really get into the match of Madcap Moss, just the fact that you was in a matchup on this card and not everybody was used on the roster, which made everybody in these matchups feel important and made the matchups actually mean something,
That's why WrestleMania shouldn't be too nice.
This was the matchup that was not announced on the card. It was the pre-match technically, but they still got out there and the crowd was there for the entire thing. So you might as well just count it. Usually people ain't getting there super early, but they ain't had a show in so long. They was there for the pre-show. They was sitting down watching the hour pre-show with everybody else. Like, all right, we here ready.
Montez was spazzing. That gourd buster he did over the top rope. That was fire spot. That was
for Madcap Moss to be able to say he was in that matchup. For Austin Theory,
we gonna keep stretching that, aren't we?
bruh. I wrestled in front of 62,000 people.
They love wrestling
in 2022.
I love UK fans too. I'm telling you.
I wrestled in front of 62,000 plus people in 2022, bro. That's what he could say in AEW's biggest gate to date. And this is, this is just levels. 20,144. That's 3 times the largest AEW gate, and Madcap Moss is being featured on that. Like, that's nuts. But that just shows how big of a stage that they were on, bro. Like, it was bigger than SummerSlam, and SummerSlam had 48,449 people. And when I saw that, I was like, dog, that is ridiculous. Like,
Yo. All right. Well, on that note, just
I feel like Billy Madison. Like,
we're ready for the main card.
We're
going to bring
we've all become.
We're going to
Montez Ford real quick. Montez Ford, man. Salute to Montez Ford with that frog splash, bro. That frog splash was nasty. Right. You doing RVD proud, bro. Like that might be the best.
That one you like? I thought that one was kind of one of his weakest.
Fire, bro. Nah, he got high up in the air on that one, man.
I feel like he got a lot higher on Raw.
If you're
on Monday Night Raw
for the main show, and we're talking about this pre-match real quick, Madcap Moss, you had it for one moment. You had caught electricity in a bottle for one moment and then dropped it. It was the funniest thing ever, bro. It's like you got a hot tag moment and everybody in the crowd forgot who you were and thought you were somebody else. Was just like, yo, before that guy. And then you
all right, well, we're gonna get the main card. And speaking of Montez Ford, ladies and gentlemen, our first guest on the podcast from Get Your Bars On podcast, Ari. What's going on? Oh shoot!
Nah, man, we're good. We back like cook crack, baby.
I see. Hey, look, and he cooking up in the background too, bro.
Yeah, man. I
did nasty work right now on the pod. You nasty work on the pod.
Let me show you how to cook that.
Shorty doing a double, bro. So I gotta fend for myself. It's tough in these streets.
Thought I was back at it. I was whipping on the stove.
I'm telling you, bro. I made me a nice breakfast before the pay-per-view.
What
It was
kind
kind
of
of cool because
breakfast?
with it being early, I had a nice little morning setup and such. So it was like, that's cool and such. Got ready for the joint, you know what I'm saying? And I think we were all surprised that it started at 1 today because when we were doing a prediction, that didn't pop up in our mind at 1 time.
Like we was talking like it was 8 o'clock at night.
Dead ass. And I was sitting there looking at the card. I did not see 1 o'clock one time. But nah, man, I'm ready to definitely talk about this joint. This felt like it was this could be one of WWE's best cards of the year. Like from top to bottom, this is a very good card.
Can I ask you? You don't see the takeover layout? I'm not saying that you don't see the layout. It don't scream takeover to you. The format, kind of. You don't see it already. I have to ask. Like you don't. See it?
I mean, like you're just getting wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what takeover, if you want to call that takeover, then that's cool. But shit, we just got some good ass wrestling on the pay-per-view.
With time. Maybe is what I'm saying.
The takeover, the format of it's just like 5 to 6 matchups as opposed to like 8 to 12 matchups or more, because look at just like
time to perform
at AEW, no shot. But I mean, like that, and salute to Tony and everybody up on there because man, you're gonna get your money's worth. And I guess when you're actually charging what they're charging, WWE, you kind of get all that for $5 on Peacock a month, give or take what's on there. But with Tony coming for you for like $50, $60. But you do get 15 matchups though, so.
Well, this is WWE, and we're gonna kick off just like the ladies kicked off the show at Clash of the Castles. Bianca Belair, the WWE Raw Women's Champion, teaming up with Asuka, one of the best wrestlers ever, and Alexa Bliss versus Damage Control. I love the entrance. I love everything. Damage Control fire. The match was good. Definitely a good way to start off the night. Definitely.
At times it got a little. I'm gonna get the bad out the way.
Okay.
And there's not much bad. Really, there's like 1 or 2 bad things. There's like really like two things. At 1 or 2 times it got a little chaotic, and like a little sloppy. Like, and much so there was 2 parts. There was one part I remember like they took like I think it was during EO. I can't remember, but like it was like, come on, it was slow. It was slow to like, they're like, all right, like, you ready for the next thing? I was just like, all right, that was a little slow, but like, it didn't take me too much out of it because they're so good that they get you right back into it immediately, But the other one was when that same rope that Moss got caught up in, Dakota Kai got caught up in as well. And I'm like, yo, is this rope about to do this all night? Yo, is this rope just trying to take everybody out of the match? But other than that, the matchup was fire.
I love Bianca Belair. I love the ending.
Bianca Belair was the MVP for me overall. But I think like Io and Asuka were like, they had the best chemistry, if that makes any sense.
It
like
does.
like when Io and Asuka were in there, it was the best matchup out of whenever anybody else was in there wrestling each other. But Bianca was just having so many different highlights, from like the moonsault onto all 3 women. Like she took the table spot, like she was doing everything, bro. Like she took
I'm a big fan of the finish. Like, the hair pull and the kick of Kai out of nowhere. I was like, this is fire.
You just took my
this is fire. I'm sorry.
Fire, bro.
That was fire.
I'm loving, bro.
I need more trio matches from Damage Control. I know Bailey's gonna do her whole thing, but on Raw, just give me some little 3 more 6. I like them being a Shield type.
The double suplex off of Bianca's back, that was clever right there, bro. Like to see the women with that innovativeness. Like, how many big men you see in wrestling? I don't really see no one doing that spot. Like I can't even call a guy doing that spot. So big ups to the women on that. the fans serenading Bailey at the start of the match, a throwback to the NXT when they used to do the NXT, because this when they mentioned the whole WWE hasn't been to Wales and forever, they're not counting about NXT because they did that event in Wales. It was Tyler Bate versus Walter, I believe.
Yeah, and that was like 2008. I mean, not 2008. I'm wilding. 2018.
Yeah, it was something like that. So they count the main roster separately, and obviously it wasn't nowhere near that type of crowd, you know, like at all. But dang, like crazy. And to see Bailey, not just Bailey, but Io and Dakota, like dang, one was fired and the other one, her contract was up, and everybody, all the dirt sheets was like, she's done. She's going back home to Japan, just like old girl Kairi Sane. They thought she was gonna do the Kairi Sane, go back to Japan.
You think Kairi won't come back?
I don't think so. You know, now that Triple H is in charge, you never know, man.
I was about to say,
like that's like a breath of fresh air.
Seems
like that's been a breath of fresh air for a lot
now,
of people.
This is a second pay-per-view. Now, if you're a wrestler and you want somebody to you know, kind of help you out with your creative control, let you utilize it, bro, you're not watching WWE like,
Bianca Belair's such a star, though, bro. She had the fans chanting EST, bro. When he got 60, yo, bro, like levels, because like not everybody was getting those type of chants. There's some people I was a little bit surprised they didn't get those chants, but I was about to say it was just due to a couple of circumstances though involved.
No, but to me that's dope though, to see, because Finn is a star over there, and to see him like get that genuine heat, like it felt like heat, and then like, because they don't hate Finn. I'm not gonna do that. So to see them boo Finn was kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie.
That is dope, because I was about to say,
can carry over to like other cities. Like, bro, you're damn near like home country over there. Like, boos you. We don't like you either.
I feel like it was like a two parts to it. Like one, like maybe they weren't as into the Judgment Day as they are his other stuff, but if it gets him away from his past stuff, because he's been trying to get away from that for the longest, like, yo, that's another company, I can't do nothing with it, so like let me just create something new, you know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, it's like you got Edge. You know who else didn't really get that? Gunther didn't get that. They didn't even give Walter a chance. They didn't even troll him with Walter or none of that. Like, because they were paying homage to the OGs that, like, Sheamus, Edge, Rey Mysterio. Like, they had some of the larger pops of the night, bro. But
I mean,
staying on
the Sheamus one, I'm not shocked about though. Sheamus.
Yeah, especially being from there. But
yeah,
you would have thought the same with Edge. You would have thought Edge was from there. Like, you
know,
like,
no. I said that. I give you credit. I was like, yo, Edge is, like you said, like home was born here.
And Ray got a crazy pop, but Edge was next level. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, no.
Edge's was next level.
Respectfully. Yeah. Yes, when Ray came out, maybe got that pop, but after that, Rey Mysterio wasn't there. Bro, that was the most ugliest. We gonna get there. Don't see. Hello, Dre. Stop it.
Yo, hold up. Anything else?
He hurt my feelings. Damn right I did.
And that's how you could sum up the end of the first matchup, because the crowd wanted the good girls to win. They wanted the baby faces to win that matchup, but they
Bianca
did not.
to win. They wanted Bianca to win.
Bro. They was with Bianca heavy, bro.
Top 5, and they said I was wilding. I'm keeping the same.
She's
energy.
the honorable. She's
top 5.
She's the honorable
dead
horsewoman.
Or alive.
She's the 5th horsewoman.
No, top
She's
5.
The 5th horsewoman.
Yeah, she is. But she definitely smoked them. She definitely smoked horsewomen on weekends.
Damn, who's left? Like, all right, she got 2 out the way, like, and now she feuding with Bailey. It is not safe for Bailey, but
No,
Bailey got a squad right now, so Bailey might be the exception. She got Io and Dakota. She knew what she was doing. She said, "Let me put myself with who's hot right now."
That one-on-one route, it ain't working.
Yeah, that was a solid matchup. Like on a scale of 1 to 5, what would you grade it though?
Being 1 to 5.
You know, like the Dave Meltzer, the 5-star. What's your star rating?
I like this. So I'm gonna say I really liked it. I like the outcome. Like when I do ratings, I like the in-ring, the story behind it, like the outcome. Did it carry on? Do I want to see more? Do it make sense? I gotta give it made it a solid 4 to me. I'm not gonna lie, because I like the match. I like the ending. I like how it ended with them like kind of jumping Bianca Belair, all hitting their finisher. You targeted the champion, so it made sense. Like you said, Bailey knows she need a game, so then we gonna do damage control. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, solid 4. 3.5.
I got a 3.75.
I say 3.5. Yeah, 3. Yeah, about there. Same thing. I agree. Almost 4. All right, close
almost
enough.
4.
Yeah, almost 4. I'm not gonna give it the 4, but it's almost good. Very good match.
If we go in order, this next match,
we definitely going in order.
Oh.
The next match on the card, the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Sheamus, the challenger, versus Gunther, the champion, and Sheamus' pop was ridiculous. Like he
if
was
it wasn't for that edge,
in the company. Do you hear
me?
me?
I'll be real. Sheamus had a louder pop than McIntyre. I feel like until like he started to get the "Let's Go Drew" chants, but like initially, like his walkout.
I guess this is my hot take. To me, Sheamus was like got the biggest reactions and pop overall of the night. Like like when you add from coming out to during the match to the ending of the match. Like, nah, Sheamus.
Definitely, yeah.
And it was well deserved on top of that. I'm not going to just say, oh, it's because it was his hometown. And nah, like it was deserved. That match was fire. That's low-key still argued match of the night for me. It's one more
match of the night. That was my match of the night.
It's debatable for another one, and it's a reason why.
It was a great night, but that definitely is my match of the night, man. Yo, out the gate, Gunther pulled.
Oh no! We don't do that. I'm about to say Gunther came out though. Imperium is back, baby, full effect.
I thought you was about to say something else.
I'm a fan of the Imperium. I'm a fan. I'm hyped for the tag team. Like, I want to see them versus the Usos. I want to see them versus the War Raiders. Like, they're a great tag team. Like, great. Like, now Fabian can display his talent on the main roster. Like, that man is good. I'm not saying he's somebody.
I'm so glad he was able to get to see that, be there for that. You know?
But he's somebody that should be on television. That's all I'm saying. He's somebody that should be on your television wrestling. Very underrated.
Sheamus is so stupid over with the crowd, bro. Like, it was ridiculous.
Like I said, nobody on that card to me could compare to Sheamus. Like Sheamus, because of the reaction rooting for Sheamus, like it's like two heels fought, and it really felt like babyface versus heel. 100% felt like a babyface versus heel match, and they even sold it that way.
It felt like a heavyweight match too, man. It felt like an old school Intercontinental title matchup. Like, this is the second biggest, most important title in the company type thing. Like, bruh. And one thing at first, because I've always had this like criticism of Gunther when it comes to wrestling people
his size.
You know what I'm saying? And not really that many people, but like, I just recall it happening with Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble where they had a chop off and Drew McIntyre beat him, and I'm just like,
you just didn't like the squash.
I didn't like that.
He didn't do much.
and then he had that same exchange with someone else before where he wasn't chopping them like how he chopped the little dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, oh, bro, like don't hold back now. And at the start of this matchup, I was getting just a little bit of that, and I was like, bro, this guy, like, if you don't start hitting him like you hit everybody else,
I'm about to say,
but like, yo. But like 5 minutes in, that lasted very short. That lasted very short. That was like the first 2 minutes.
It was
like maybe 2 minutes. I was like, all right, he wilding now. He comfortable now.
You know, you in the hood, younger, you got a fresh cut, and you don't got no hat, no nothing.
Yeah.
You know the hood slaps the yaga. Gunther
like, yo. That's when I knew he was starting to turn up. When he was sitting down, he just gave him one on the back too. Like, hit him on the front, turn around, hit him on the back. I'm like, all right, yeah, he's starting to feel comfortable now. Like, he about to start lighting him up, bro.
And people was talking about, oh, this and that, but bro, his size, like now, he can control his weight even better, and you can see it. Like you said before, with him and with men his size is kind of But now I think it's because how he can, like, the speed can't keep up with some of the big men. Because some of the big men he wrestling is people like Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre ain't no regular big man that
Drew, like,
loses his breath in a short amount of time. You see what I'm saying? So now Gunther is up there. He's a problem, bro.
Gunther's heavyweight championship material, bro.
Material, and he's doing it with the
100%, bro.
title. He's 100%
making that title feel like something. But man, bro, oh my god, yo,
bro,
right.
It could get
I'm worried for him, man.
You worried for him?
I'm worried for him. I don't see him having a much longer title defense, man. Title reign.
I think I do.
Man, we saw the end of this card. We'll save it for the end, but
the only
that
reason
spells,
why I think
that spells trouble.
I think I do because I don't think it's his time.
You remember what happened on NXT right before he came to WWE? He jobbed out to Solo, and now Solo pops up with the bloodline. He on the same brand.
Oh my god,
man! More gold going to the bloodline. Gunther, be careful, man. Like, you had your moment. You had your moment in front of 62,000 people, but man, the bloodline needs all the gold.
That. Let me see
they
that.
Need all the gold, bro. That's nasty.
No, they might take the US. It might be over Bobby.
They on SmackDown.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Oh, they on both brands. They be on both brands.
Yo, you and me. Oh my god.
They mainly be on SmackDown, bro. Like,
they need to make one title. So yeah, so people stop saying that. They need to make one title.
Yeah, this is what would you grade this though? Oh, you know, before we even get to that, there's still more stuff. Gunther lit Sheamus's whole chest up, bro. Both chests.
Yeah.
Had it bleeding.
Yeah, that was
nasty.
That was different.
He had a red on.
Yo, Sheamus was working too, though. Sheamus definitely was working too. We're not gonna do that, but Gunther was just wild.
Sheamus though, with the Sheamus clubs. He did it on the announce table, on the barricade, and the apron. That was nasty. He just like walked him down with it. He was dogging him everywhere with those clubs, man.
The announce table spot was unique. I did like that.
The Razor's Edge, bro. Oh man, Sheamus was pulling out everything,
bro. Yeah, that was fire,
bro.
That
the white noise. Fire. There were so many good near falls in this matchup.
Yo, and first of all, I didn't see it happening on SmackDown or whatever, but because it was my first time seeing it in a while, the beginning of the match was everything to me.
With Pete Dunne fighting in
the
PW, that was
and
fire.
Walter and Sheamus not moving that
that was straight. Like, let the squad fight up first, like some gang leader.
Don't worry about that. Worry about me. Fact.
Yeah, it was fire.
I love it. So what you give it?
Man, I really like this one. I'm like on the fence. I put like a 4.75/5 star. I don't know which of the two to give it, man. Especially, you know what? Oh, that's how I put it. I put the match itself was 4.75 stars, which a portion of that, I'll probably say like 0.25% of that might go to the crowd,
yeah,
during the matchup.
I agree.
But then the extra 5 point was the Sheamus appreciation at the end, bro. Like that put it to a 5-star match for me, bro. Like that was just like,
man, this
one of
OE
those
wrestling.
moments,
I just
bro.
thought about that, man. Is it Spirit Squad? What is it? I forgot it. Spirit Squad. Oh no, here we go. There it goes. Spirit Squad is
I know
Matt
there's Latino
Carpart.
heat up on there.
Is Matt Carpart, Spirit Squad, Hornswoggle, Too Cool, Latino Heat, or Wrestling God?
I'm Christian, I ain't saying nothing.
I answered you first. I got Wrestling God.
Just give me my.
I got Wrestling God.
I'll just give it the 4.75.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Wrestling God.
No
I got
blasphemy
Wrestling
for me,
God.
Yo, but that was a fire matchup, man.
Yeah, that was dope. Definitely
Stupid,
5
man.
stars.
Big ups to Sheamus, man.
Dude,
Oh my god, bro.
I'm back, baby.
Bucket hat game.
Nigga had on. They took off the colors. All right.
Right.
So, won't be
What
natural.
we trying
Won't
about
be neutral. Oh, we just gave Sheamus and Gunther its flowers, man. But what is your like overall rating on it?
Oh,
like
that
on a
match
5-star. Yeah.
Oh man, that match was amazing through and through, man. Amazing 5-star match, bro. It's nothing that match didn't give me. Everything I expected from that match, I got, and it felt like you know, it felt good to get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing.
Oh, it's getting lit.
Like, it was just right on the money of what we expected from those two guys. Two big meaty men slapping me.
Oh God, Vince McMahon loved this match. He loved this match. And let's find out if this next guest loved this match. Spark up that dank. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. And speaking of sparking up that dank, from Stoner's next door, it's the Haze God. What's going on, Cole? All right. So, Ari, as you were saying.
We can't hear you yet, Cole.
Black light Cole.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that match itself though, amazing match. Shout out to Sheamus continually pushing the next future of WWE. He's doing his job amazingly as a veteran, bro. Especially being given all he's been given in WWE, he's giving it right back.
Absolutely.
I forget this a cannabis friendly podcast. Oh, hell yeah.
How do y'all feel about this Gunther run now? How long do you think it's going to last? Let me ask you that before we move on.
I think we definitely see how it goes. I mean, I know Extreme Rules is coming up, but that Survivor Series match with him and Bobby is all that can sit on my mind, bro.
So who you got fighting at Extreme Rules? That's crazy. Who fights Gunther at Extreme Rules?
Who follows that Sheamus match? Like, who follows that?
In Extreme Rules.
Hopefully you get Sheamus's faction versus Gunther's faction.
Oh my God!
I'm trying to keep him away from Solo. I'm trying to keep him away from Solo. Let him do that so he can do the Survivor Series with Bobby Lashley. Like Ari said, because man, if he gets thrown in there with Solo,
if we go from Butch to Bobby Lashley, here, take the whole wallet. Take the whole wallet.
Yeah, I think that'd be really dope because you got those three teams. Just they know all about that violence, bro. So Extreme Rules would be a great place for them to keep going.
Imagine, because my first match out of the little Gunther run that he was having, I know people like the Tyler Bate match, but mine personally was Walter versus Pete Dunne. So I'm not gonna lie, to see Gunther versus Butch in Extreme Rules match is ridiculous. The first match was in Extreme Rules, and I thought it was. Like they was wrestling like it was.
Gunther violate little niggas.
He had Pete Dunne hanging from the top rope stepping on this man.
Butch, we got
And
calling
no. At this time, he was Pete Dunne. I said it right. He was Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne and Walter. This is when Walter was damn near 500 pounds.
I'm on the
He
camera.
really wasn't.
Let me look presentable. Let me look
He was
presentable real
just
quick.
huge. He was just huge, stepping on this little man. That match was ridiculous. And now you're gonna have these two go at it at Extreme Rules. Take my money. We don't know for sure, but good booking is all I'm saying.
Anything to keep him
He's
away
a
from
Triple H
Solo.
guy. Why not?
Anything to
Did
keep
we-
him away
did we,
from Solo, man.
I know I'm just getting here and stuff like that. So we're on the Sheamus match.
Yeah.
We already missed Dom. Did I miss Dominic?
No, that's next.
Okay. I'm good. Okay. Ooh, I got a lot to talk to Edge. Ooh,
Cole,
sir.
Cole, what would you rate this matchup?
Oh, Sheamus and Gunther?
Yes.
Oh,
sir.
that's an 8.5. I'm gonna give that easy. That's up there. That's up there.
Was doing like we all got our own metric. Frost broke out the initial OH We Wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling guard.
I just broke out the Dave Meltzer, you know.
You know me and that man.
Oh,
You know me and that not on good terms. You know the Twitter. You know the Twitter. Follow the A's God. It's a pinned tweet. We've already talked. Me and Mr. Meltzer have already had our words.
You don't get to go home happy.
Hey, Mr. Meltzer, how you doing today?
Hold up, yo! I just realized something. WWE had that Black Air Force energy this entire event. Think about it. They wanted Bianca and Alexa and Asuka to win. You don't get to go home happy. They wanted Sheamus to win. You don't get to go home happy.
You don't get to go home happy. You don't get to go home happy.
It was back to back with it, like, nah, man. Oh, that's you want to win too bad. Yo, I'm gonna wait until the main event to bring it up, but man, yo, that was hilarious.
Gunther definitely is wrestling god levels because that was like strong man 101 type matches you need in WWE.
Oh, I hope nobody judge me on this pod right now. My locks on Super Saiyan shit right now. They just doing.
Right, anybody see the video of the dude putting the little Goku on his his stove aisle and turning it on to make it look like he was going like Super Saiyan? It was fire. No pun intended, but yeah.
There you go.
Well,
Yeah, you know.
Well, we all agree. Damn near 5-star match. Gunther.
Yeah, I got that a 5-star.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next match, I'm not gonna lie, I loved it. I don't care. The WWE SmackDown Women's Championship was on the line.
That ain't next. That ain't next for us.
It's not.
Was it?
Anyway,
Oh,
the
that's right.
WWE
That's right. I missed a match.
SmackDown
I missed a match. My bad.
Women's Yo. Hello. Yo, hello.
I missed a match. That was my.
No. Come on, you know
like that, bro.
Stop. You already know.
Why you put him on the Summer Jam?
All right, you ready?
Why you
ready?
trying to do
Grab
that, bro?
1, 2. All right, here we go. Relax.
I wonder why I'm friends with y'all sometimes. I really do.
Relax, Cole. I gotta tell him to relax.
Hey, when I came back halfway through the matchup and I seen the cameraman zoomed in between Liv Morgan's legs, I was like, yo, I'm mad I missed the first half of this matchup. I was like, let's go.
Help.
Guys,
Let's go.
relax. RELAX, relax. We don't want to put too much on wax before they go up against the line.
Yo, what
Great camera work. Great camera work. And she had the perfect attire. She had great attire.
Anyway,
occasion,
the
bro.
WWE Women's SmackDown Championship was on the line. The champion Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler. And I will admit, when I saw it, the match was next. I was like, oh yeah, I could go do something. Stuck around for the match. Saw the old Shayna Baszler. I almost shed a tear. I will say I was a mark this match. Honestly, out of all the matches on the card, I'm not lying to you. They was there. They will both tell you. I'm not going to lie to you. I was out of all the matches on the card, I was a mark for this match. which is
bro,
crazy.
like this. Who's going first? Because, I mean,
I want to get out the way.
distraught
Shayna
still.
Baszler is
I'm
back. I just want to keep saying that. It felt like the old Shayna Baszler. It did. To me, I felt like, yo, this is NXT Shayna Baszler. Like, now she just signed. I'm going to kind of ignore what happened and say, now this is her main roster push. I'm counting this. I'm starting from here. I'm sorry. I'm starting from here. That's just me being a big Shayna Baszler fan. And then shout out to Liv Morgan. I felt like that old Shayna Baszler, this is just my opinion, I feel like the old Shayna Baszler feeling, just how she wrestles, helped out Liv Morgan even more, because Shayna Baszler wrestles like that OP done. Hopefully Butch actually still wrestles like that. The Butch style of like, I'm going to break you down, I'm going to tear you apart. Yo, that's so... Yo, that's a double. Yo, Ari beat the double on top. yo, whoa, that went over your head. Please.
I'm really not friends with y'all in real life. I know I'm not friends with y'all in real life. I'm asleep right now.
Hey,
I know I
guys,
am.
I got a joke. Let me switch the subject a little bit. I got a joke. What did Tony say to the drug dealer?
Halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidils I think were in the early 90s. But I know there was some GHB and Halcyons on the flight. Halcyons were some things that we took sometimes just to go to sleep for.
All right, and then Shayna Baszler.
Awful.
Looking dominant. Oh my God, so much.
I felt this was a good showing from Shayna. Like, given what she's been having to do on the main roster since her debut, she definitely had to learn how to sell in a lot. You know, given that how her NXT run was, this performance was a good mixture of both.
Just to give me a little tease of it.
Seeing her,
I was happy for that.
She didn't look overly strong like she used to. You know, it gave space for Liv to actually look like, you know what I'm saying, she's
a fighting champion.
Yeah. And this is why you said this match was definitely a good coming out party. For Liv, if anything, that's just the fans take her serious.
Oh, the bars keep coming.
It definitely was a good showing for Liv in that perspective. I didn't get to see
Guys, relax.
I didn't say that in a while.
No, it wasn't you.
Go
You
ahead,
missing the
Andre.
bars. You missing the bars. It's a whole scheme going on.
Off too about
So,
this,
yo, on watch back, you get this scheme is nasty. It's a nasty. He already a part of it. It's too late. It's too late. As you were saying, a good come out party. Go ahead.
Look, I know, like Ari, just because Ari just
slow it down. I just
Dre, you gonna go?
Oh no, I caught you. Fuck you. Nah, but
I thought you were
it was a good look for Liv Morgan and Shayna Baszler, just to see someone different in that, get that look, as opposed to just the normal, you know, the usual suspects, so to speak. You know, the four horsewomen and basically, you know, a couple other people, because Asuka ain't in the four horsewomen.
And Carmella too.
Pretty
Carmella
much,
always gets a title shot. I don't know why, but he always gets a random title shot.
Well, she recorded.
They tried to make Carmella the Dolph Ziggler for the women division.
Maybe she like Daniel Garcia and she just charged like a lower rating, so they're like, yo, we could save money.
Guys, relax.
It's like the Smack PG, like
just a caveat before I go.
Bars over names.
When is Corey Graves' contract up? I am through with son. Like, I'm done. Corey Graves does nothing for my programming. He can go. He can
go. The Pat McAfee feud has to happen first.
Man, when Corey Graves,
I'm good with that. And after that, he can go, man. He can go.
I'm sorry,
Corey Graves did not do the Royal Rumble.
Graves.
That made no sense to me, bro.
Miss Cardi Graves
been cleared, bro.
But nah,
you only got that commentary because you were injured and they felt bad about it. You have been medically cleared now, bro. Like the charity is over. Get in the ring or get off commentary.
Why are you forcing me? Get in the ring.
Get in the ring and get off commentary, bro.
Yo, you act like he's the best in the ring.
I would
Get your
rather
ass
that
beat
than
like
I,
your
I
pops
would
used
rather
to.
I would rather he do his thing in the ring and then realize if he could swim, he swims. If he drowns, he drowns. But I'd rather
Okay,
that
but
than him just
that's
get to
enough
like
about him. Like I have
occupy the
Cardi Graves, mid Cardi Graves, yes.
No, I see
But
what
that's
Ari's
enough
saying about
about
the
him.
mid card word.
Bound
I see what you say about the mid card word, Ari.
But yeah. But no,
The mid card word
this
is
match,
like
but no,
jobbers.
but Dominic, you know
Hold
what I'm
up.
saying? Like,
Rey Mysterio and Edge versus Judgment Day, man. We have not.
oh yeah, I went all the way to the good
shit. You went straight to the post match. You know, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Next
Right.
matchup
No,
is
the
Rey
next match.
Mysterio and Edge versus the
So,
Judgment Day.
right
Exactly.
here, I have to say, Edge, that is not a 619. That does not have no side of fries on that motherfucker.
That was the 916. That was the 916.
That is an 858. That is a 760. That is a 909.
What up, G?
That is embarrassing.
That was the
Edge
916.
came out looking like goddamn El Generico and shit, bro.
Oh my god,
that is
talk,
Tex-Mex.
bro. That was
That is
funny.
Tex-Mex. That is not
That was
619.
funny, yo.
There is no
That's-
Old Town.
that's
There is
exactly
no
who he looked like, Ari.
on that motherfucker. There is no National City. There's no East 8th Street. There's no 47th and Market. There's no Green Cat Liquor on that motherfucking 6-1. That's a hit, bro.
That was the 916.
That's a
That was the
road kick,
916, man. That was the Sacramento.
No, shout out to Sacramento up north people. No, that we gotta take that.
Not the 911.
Edge was just, it's like, bro, this ain't like Mexico. Why are you doing this?
First off,
yo, he almost
this motherfucker.
fell out
First off, I had to get that out my
Almost
soul.
smacked
You don't understand. I had to get that out my soul because as a San Diegan, I felt disrespected, son. But now let's get to this intro. This motherfucker came out looking like Eve El Generico. Eve El Generico. That's how that motherfucker came out. I was like, what multiverse shit
That
is
shit
this?
had me like, what the fuck, bro? It felt like the mask
looking like a
gas face.
looked like the devil luchador, bro. But it was fire though. I ain't gonna lie.
We got the
look like
fucking edge head, so the shit like the
Hey,
mask
Hachi
is
Libre.
extra stretched out and shit. No, man.
But yo, it was just like I was really enjoying it. I was digging it. I didn't know like where they was going because you know that there was a color scheme thing. I don't know if y'all touched on that, but I'm like trying to follow. So it's like they come out black and red. Edge comes out to the, he comes out of Metalingus and all that on this day.
Okay.
So stuff like that. So the intro was powerful. It was good. It got to the match, and there were certain things, and it was just like, what am I watching? I wasn't interested no more. I went and got a sandwich.
Yeah,
it was your pretty standard like tag team match. It was solid, but to be honest, the only problem I got was the decision. I didn't think with Dominic turning, I don't see why that Judgment Day couldn't get the W.
See why he gets to go straight to the post match.
Hold up, damn it,
Ari,
why?
Hold up.
I think
No,
that
I'm
was
just saying
one
the
of
reason.
the
I'm
matches.
not talking about the post match. I'm just saying the reason why I didn't like the decision of the match.
I think that was
The only reason I say damn it is because they did that. That's been a consistent booking with Judgment Day, but when I look at it, Judgment Day this entire time has been a benefit to Edge than it's been to anybody else. They created Judgment Day for an excuse for him to not do the job to AJ Styles at WrestleMania, and he get the win. Then after that, he wins that match at SummerSlam, and then they turn on him the next day after winning the matchup. It's like, why are you turning on him? Y'all just won the matchup with him for Finn Balor. Now you do it again. Like, it's because Edge wants all the big stadium matchups. It's the Charlotte Flair effect, bro. Like, that was always my thing with Charlotte.
Wow.
That was my thing with Charlotte. Like, they would let Sasha Banks win at the Hell in the Cells.
Wow, we're not talking
and the Extreme
Guys,
Rules.
relax.
And all the
Real
annual.
quick,
No, I'm
because
just
you
saying.
know, I'm not real
just
quick,
saying
real
that's
quick,
what it
'cause
was.
I'm not.
That's the effect.
Hold on, 'cause
Shush, please.
Yo, you. You motherfucker.
Yo, like I gotta ask Frost, real quick. I gotta ask because I'm not new to the pod, but I'm new to the pod. How many of these before Dre goes to the penalty box, fam? Like, is it 6?
Yo,
like what's the call?
Well,
like he's on 3.
First of all,
he's the habitual violator. He already.
First of all, Cole, I used to kick people
Relax.
off. I started.
Habitual violator.
I used to kick people off.
He did 3
But
different.
then I got the relaxed lady.
3
and now I
different
got
effects on me
I don't
already.
need to be that rude.
He hit me with 3 different effects already, bro.
Wait,
like,
Cole was talking.
Shush, please.
Oh,
Nah, like, I mean, it's just like I didn't mean to like jump off, but it's like you gotta realize like the dominant part is the thing that we have to talk about because the match was lackluster.
I got a headache.
I won't say lackluster.
I mean, like when I say lackluster, like when I say lackluster, I mean that it lacked the excitement that I anticipated.
Luster.
Yo,
I hate you.
The luster, you gotta get it. The luster is what it lacked. You feel me?
I forgot. Already got the bucket hat.
Depravity.
I wasn't aware. I was not aware. I was not aware the bucket
it
hat
had
was
the
here.
lust, but it had the us.
Yo, you know what was nasty here?
619 just
Edge doing the Big E version of the spear. I was like, all right, Edge, relax. That deserved a relax right there, bro. Like Biggie up healing right now, and you over here taking his move, his variation of the spear through the apron into the outside, which was always
after Sheamus. Edge was like the biggest star over there.
He was going crazy.
Yeah, that pop was crazy.
Yo, you know what though?
You know, it was like that.
There's some crazy spots to this, man. Like for one, I was surprised because it happened in the Sheamus and Gunther. I thought that Gunther was gonna have the fans over Sheamus, even though Sheamus been on WWE. I thought Gunther coming over, being the indie darling for a while. Like this is his first time on the thing. Exactly. That's the same thing that happened with this next match that we're talking about right now. Finn Balor finally in the UK, and they was chanting for Rey Mysterio when they started the matchup. So it's just like, damn, Finn, like you finally
that one I
hometown.
give credit for, but the Sheamus
and they doing
nah.
Well, Sheamus is also from there, so I could see
what
that.
I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where would you even think
with the Sheamus Gunther, I could see them going for Sheamus because he put on for them.
Are we really supposed to be mad that they're not cheering for him?
No, it was the same thing with Gunther. I was just saying, like, all right, like they did their part to where they got away from their, you know what I'm saying? The cool thing to do, you know, like, all right, we're gonna chant for you because we're hip to your indie thing. Like right now, you're the bad guy, and we're gonna treat you as such. But it was also like a homage to the OGs because they were wrestling people who wrestled on WWE for way longer periods of time than they did. You know what I'm saying? They've been paying their dues on the indies. They just kind of got to these mega stadium matchups. You know what I'm saying?
That's all.
That's what I'm saying. But like today, they were pro the OGs: Sheamus, Rey Mysterio, Edge, even McIntyre over Roman. Like even though he didn't have a bigger reaction than a Sheamus or an Edge, they still he had a great reaction. Don't get me wrong, and they were chanting "Let's go, Drew" and all that. And damn, I mean, shit. The way they were, let me save it for that matchup, bro. On this matchup, Finn Balor and Damian Priest, yo, they had good chemistry. Like they could be a tag team, bro. Like,
I mean, I feel like Finn puts
just a caveat on that. There was an interview or something where somebody said it, and because they said like about them working together. I think it was Finn because he was like, Finn's 40. And Damian Priest is like 40 as well. They get along like mentally, they see things a lot. Like so the synergy is there with them. I see it. I didn't expect it, but I definitely saw it this match. It's just like I said, it's just I don't know. It was just about Ray and Edge, and it just felt off to me. Like everything about like what they were felt off to me. It just
my only gripe against it is kind of what Ari said. Judgment Day could have won.
I agree with that.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely. I'd have been happy with that too.
100%. And what I didn't get to me until like it flipped for me though due to the aftermath. But before we even get to the aftermath, there was a few more like notes when Ray spiked Priest on the barricade, bro. That reaction was hilarious, bro. Like that was funny as hell to me, bro. Edge powerbomb and Ray, and then Ray turning the powerbomb into like a moonsault onto both people on the outside.
That was fire.
That was fire.
That was fire.
Yeah.
But no more cultural appropriation, Edge. Leave it for the other whites. You like,
man, leave that one not the fuck alone, Edge.
That was
so. Before we get to the aftermath, the finish.
That was Burger King.
The finish kind of didn't make no sense to me because the whole build up to this story, Rhea Ripley practically was non-existent. She didn't do no threat. It was the good guys being the bad guys. Finn Balor almost about to finish off Edge, fair and square. Dominic Mysterio gets involved. They cheat at that point. The good guys cheat first. That threw me off. Then Rhea hits him. Rhea hits him, but he gets right back up and he costs Finn Balor a second time. Finn first finishes off Edge. Dominic saves him. Then he finishes off Ray, and then Dominic saves him. So it made Finn look strong in that sense. Like you had both people beat back to back. But this guy just keeps on interfering, which kind of makes no sense if he joins them now. He didn't technically. He didn't technically.
He better not.
Right. Especially after costing him 2 times in a row. Like that, you know?
And I want to ask y'all.
Though they're damned if they do, damned if they don't. Because if he does join them, it'd be like, okay, then why did they win? If he doesn't, it'd be like, okay, why the fuck did you do any of this in the first place?
No, if he does it, I wouldn't be mad.
Well, not why they. Why is Judgment Day? Like, what does Judgment Day get out of it other than just?
Okay, that question, at
the end of the match, because you always seen.
Yeah, but I'd rather go with that. I'm
like,
sorry.
Okay, y'all laughing, y'all got the last laugh, but okay,
you can't tell a story like that in the ring and then.
Damien, you lost the Edge. Finn Wright is the only person that got a W.
So I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna go around and ask y'all before we leave this match. How would you do the turn? In this match, how would you do
it? The exact same way. It's just you have it after a loss, where it's like, okay, you think he's coming here consoling them, like, all right, it's all good, whoop-de-whoop. Bob, fuck you, Edge, it's your fault. Oh, Pops, you think, you defended him? Get off me, Schmink. That whole part was hilarious in real time. When he was like, no.
Yeah, remember, I called it. I said he better low blow Edge.
Right.
Low blow Edge.
Yeah, you definitely said that, bro. I'm like, he did this shit. I'm like, oh my God, he wildin'.
It happened like in real time.
Now, the only
that
thing,
was
crazy. I asked y'all because the only thing I would have asked.
I did this to you, Edge.
And I think you would have added more heat for him. I would have had, you saw how Judgment Day was laughing. I would have had Finn got up and try to shake his hand and just had Dominic low blow him too.
Well, I guess
that'd told a lot.
So now it goes to people. Oh wait, is he going to still like the question of? Oh, is he going to join? No, that would have been eliminated. No, what is wrong with Dominic is going to solo run. Dominic is F everybody right now.
See,
I would have loved it.
I like the way Frass booked it, and right after that, I'd have hit that music. Latino.
I ain't gonna lie. I know I already don't like it, but I would have loved it. I'm an Eddie fan.
Oh my God. Dominic Guerrero. If he switches his name to Dominic Guerrero, I'm all for it. I'll be a straight fan if he changes his name to Dominic Guerrero, bro. Straight up.
It's happening. It's happening.
You know that's my guy, but I'm not gonna lie. For that type of storyline.
Dominic Mysterio, though, let me tell you something. Big shout out to Dominic Mysterio.
Now,
all that time wrestling and being on the big stage, he waited until his biggest stage to give his most impressive outing that close. He gave him that Gunther clothesline at the end of the Sheamus match.
Yo,
that was like the Will Hobbs joint.
That was impressive. I ain't gonna
He
lie.
was-
That was impressive.
like like his health bar just dropped. Like wherever it was.
Cole said, "Oh no, it's just my screen blinking red."
Finish.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that life bar was screaming red, blinking like the X button to put that motherfucker down for a 10 count. It was like,
Dominic
Yeah, I
Mysterio, bro. That was
think they did
hilarious.
leave a good window open for us to kind of like tune into the next show to see what the hell that man is gonna say.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next match.
Hold up. What's the star? What would you score it? What's his
What I
score?
would score this one?
Yeah.
Like, what's really next for Judgment Day?
A
Are
what?
they
A
just
2?
like the
2.57. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy because I'm giving it a 3.
I mean, I said 2.7. I said 2.7.
I said everything about that.
Yo, wow, bro. The crowd,
out of
the
5?
spectacle, the
Out of
pageantry.
5?
I got it at a 3.75, and then when I add in Dominique
Almost
turning
gave it
heel,
a 4.
A 4. I'm giving it a 4 due to the heel turn. That gets a 0.25 bonus at
That's
the very
not
end.
the match though.
It's the post
No,
match.
I count mine
It's
like
the
that
post
too.
match,
I
bro.
count everything. I
It's-
count
it's
like
the afterbirth.
Yeah, I count all.
It happened. It happened after. Afterwards.
No, but
get
me
it,
it
I
wasn't
don't
enough.
want to, but I get it. I get it, but I don't.
why the after? Out of all
Can you,
things,
hey, all right, you did me. Be fair. I want some fairness in here. I want some fairness in this.
Shush. Shush, please.
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
But no, I just think honestly,
honestly
want to
have that.
honestly want to see what's the next direction for Judgment Day after this. Because if we're trying to make this team a serious faction, them taking these L's like this is not great. Yes, Finn has a great L over Rey Mysterio. Who doesn't? Damian Priest lost in a great match versus Edge, but it's still an L. And Rhea
Edge
Ripley
got
wasn't
1 year.
since she came back from injury.
Edge is on his CM Punk politics. Ain't nobody beating him but like one person the whole year. You know what I'm saying? Like Edge is going over everybody.
If it ain't AJ, you're not winning.
If you beat Edge, it's gonna be on a SmackDown or something with like 10,000 people in it. You're not beating
AJ
Edge.
or Roman. That's
Anything
it.
over 25,000 people, you're not beating Edge, bro. If there's more than 25,000 people in the audience, you're not beating Edge.
If anything, I would like to see. If anything, I'd like to see maybe we get an Edge and Finn program out of this, maybe, and we can have like Dominic, you know what I'm saying, kind of be like Finn's new protege type shit, and just kind of put him onto all like just bastard like things.
No.
Yeah, bro. Cause obviously you're gonna have them still all in the circle.
You made me watch that match. He literally saved. What? No, I don't want. No, I don't want to see Dominic on Judgment Day, bro. No, after watching that match, do not make me watch that match and be even more.
He does not need to be moving and grooving by himself right now, bro. He needs to let. I told you that's time.
Dude, you're doing a program with your father and Edge. You're not by yourself.
Yes, you
Ari,
are.
Ari, what was your score?
Edge and Rey Mysterio.
Ari, what was your score?
Every match.
They're pushing.
Ari, what do you give it?
I give it a solid 3. It wasn't a bad match.
Oh my God.
That killed me right now. That crowd.
Bro, you on a podcast with
it was everything else. All right,
like,
you know what? It was everything else that.
Happen?
It was everything else that I gave it that extra point, but that's why, because of the crowd.
So I'm all right.
So we all in agreement about the match.
I did skip the crowd, but the
it's like about a 3. It was your average Monday Night Raw match, but the crowd and all that stuff, the special entrance with Edge and all that stuff. It's like, all right, the heel turn and all that stuff like that. It's like, all right, I give you a little over average.
My last part, just before we move on, last thing I just want to say is like, the build up, the entrance, like the entrances was like, this is going to be top notch TV.
That's what I'm saying. It was the entrance.
And then when I got there, it was like I'm not going to say botches and just things weren't looking as crisp as they should be, but they had its moments that saved it. And it was just like I calculate the entrances and all that.
Not
You know what? There was one point that power bomb to the outside. While I did like it and the fans did pop, it was a point where they stood there for a long point for them to do it. Like they clearly were just sitting there, like waiting for him to flip him out the ring and let him do his move onto him. You know, so he wouldn't.
Yeah, like I said, sometimes like you know, it's like that 30 seconds with Pac and all that. It's like sometimes you gotta know before you fly off that roof. Like I'm not about exactly to do this. I'm not about to do this with 66% probability I'm gonna make it.
That's what I think back to every time someone takes long now. Is that Pac that they time for 30 seconds?
Yeah, exactly. Time stands still when you're about to jump off a motherfucking turnbuckle.
Going into the co-main event, I'll just say this, man. After watching this matchup, I believe everything that I believe the speculation. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Really nasty, filthy.
Oh, come
individual,
on.
My guy.
All things to talk about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins.
Like you let this dude.
No.
You let him drop 2 30s in one match. How you drop?
Juice, please.
How do you drop a 60 in one match?
Okay.
How do you?
Dre has a lot of questions.
How do you lose twice in one match? That man violated you, dropped a dirty 30, and then he beat you.
That's what happens when
you
go.
Hey, you gotta elaborate, Dre. You already there. You might as well talk about first 30.
He just doubled
You
down.
already there.
Doubled down on the shit.
He said this said ether. Hey, before he finished him off, he said this said ether. This said to make your soul burn slow. Hey.
Where
He
you
doubled down on the
the
shit that he said
entrance?
in the original promo. It was just like
man.
pretty much an "I told you so" type shit.
You don't get to go home happy.
So like,
He
what are
ain't,
we
he ain't
doing?
got
So,
home to
like,
go happy too, according to Seth, man. Seth said,
bro, like
Seth
I
is
just want to
cold-blooded,
say,
boy.
like I thought it was funny because when y'all called that motherfucker, man, I couldn't stop laughing in the chat. Like I think I left. Like I was done. And then when Ari showed that little picture of Matt Riddle dressed as the devil, I was like, "Oh my fucking god!"
That was
Matt Riddle, son. I didn't catch what y'all was saying in
I
the
was
chat
just
earlier because I kept leaving, but I didn't catch what y'all said until the end of the match with the fingernails. I was like, "What are they talking about fingernails?" Like, what are they?
Guys, relax. REL.
That's
the one you trying to put shame on me for, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this match, Seth Rollins versus Matt Riddle, was a goodie. One of the highlights I want to talk about the transitions in this match was so effortlessly. It was amazing. I feel like that was underrated, bro.
Look like Seth in his outfit.
I gotta say, like,
oh my
I gotta say,
guys, relax.
You're an ass. But now I just gotta say,
Hold up, relax Seth's attire one time. It deserves
guys, relax.
But that's part of the disc.
My boy came out with red wings. My boy came out with
guys.
First, it's supposed to be an ode to Elton John's Rocket Man outfit.
Guys,
okay.
Fuck all of
that. Makes sense.
Just
no, you say he looked like Curry Man. That was the bar for me.
The red
did
wings.
look like Curry Man. That he was dressed like Curry Man. That was the bar. That
relax.
Like, I'm just
Seth
saying,
was looking like Seth was looking like the White Harlem Heat. Like you get it feel like that. Like if
guys, relax.
Sami Zayn for Harlem Heat. Like Sami Zayn for Harlem Heat.
I look like a Charizard. Yo, that's
guys,
that's the
Magmar. He looked like
guys,
flamethrower.
Guys, relax.
3 in the clip right after this pod.
The little helmet, with the little infinity gems.
Guys, relax. R-E-L-A-X, relax. We don't want to put too much on wax before they go up against the line.
Yo, this was a good match.
Hold up.
Yo.
Seth came out with glasses that you get from like a doll. Like that was.
Shush, please. I knew he was gonna say something about the heart-shaped glasses, but hey, just to help.
I love them.
Look, bro, that motherfucker, that press conference, bro, that shit went together.
That was funny.
I guess it was an ode to
That
Bret
was
Hart.
funny.
That shit was
bro,
kind of
yeah.
smooth.
It was supposed to be like an ode to Bret Hart or some shit like that, but
yeah.
But nah, let's talk about. Let's just get into this match though, because this was the match a lot of people have been waiting for almost 2 months now.
Mm-hmm.
And give it 3 months because you add SummerSlam.
And this is the match that I said is debatable for match of the night, man.
Shit, I've been waiting for this match since when was the Survivor Series when Seth was bugging the fuck out?
2 years ago?
It had to be like 2020, 2019, maybe 2020.
Like
I think.
that. Yeah.
I've been waiting for this match since then because everybody been knowing the whole little Seth Rollins, Matt Riddle situation and such, and Seth has spoke on it and such since then. But now that we got him in the ring and everything that's conspired since then, the promos and all of that, they gave it all in the ring, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if this is like one of those matches that they use, like, hey, this is how y'all gonna settle your real life beef. Or something like that, because it's like I'm not gonna lie, like Riddle was putting some twang on them punches that early.
Bro, I feel
I was looking, I was like
somebody that like when you pay attention to the actual wrestling, like what they have to do, the two combat superstars, they have to connect with these moves. Yo, I feel like watching it from that point of view, bro, I was just so impressed.
Seth Rollins,
when Riddle caught him in that submission hole, I was like, yo, that was that MMA feeling right there. It didn't feel like, yo, I'm gonna catch you and then do it. It was like out of nowhere. Like it felt like that. Simple stuff like that. Oh, and the transition went after they went to back and forth reversal, and then Riddle just went on a rampage, kneeing that man in the face and all. Yo, that match was good, man.
Oh, go ahead, Dre. I'll go after you.
Something had a little bit of a real feel to it in the sense. Started off with the brawl, which you would expect after everything that's been said.
Mm-hmm.
Leading up into it, Seth with a nice power bomb to the outside that injured Sting and Finn Balor. So it was kind of like Seth like, let's see if
ways.
No, Seth was like, let's see if I can injure this nigga real quick.
yo, relax.
If he lives, if he dies, he dies.
Superstar.
Yo. Now there was one little botch where on the top rope they tried to do an inverted suplex, but they lost their positioning. But they rebounded real nicely. They did a nice little rebound, but other than that, the match was
down for me, Dre.
Dre, not to
pretty
cut you
solid.
off. Remember we were saying about that during the AEW Dynamite for the with the Black Death Triangle and United Kingdom, United Empire, so with the whole Pac moment in 30 seconds on we were saying like, yo, they should have figured out something. All right, it's taking too long. Let's kind of like audible this shit. What Seth and what Riddle did, that was a quick little audible.
Yeah, that was a fast audible. Yeah,
you know
and I like that they didn't just do the same exact thing, because you've seen people where they make a mistake and then they'll just redo it, or they'll
they did get back to it.
And, yeah, now they just said forget it and did something.
They went back, but they just did the superplex.
He jumped out he jumped out and then he did like the little kick to the face.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the funny thing, because there was a few times, not just that spot, but there were a few spots like that during the matchup where Seth would do a move and Matt completely knows.
Yeah.
It's just like, nah, bro. Like, but not like on some like in a respectable way though, if that makes any sense. Like it was an adrenaline rush. Like
it's Sting
like you hit me, I know sell it to hit you back, and now we're both laying down. You know,
it's like how Sting kind of does it, but to a lesser degree.
Yeah.
But nah, man. Like I said, they like Fry said, the transitions in this match, the chemistry that they show together in this match is just amazing, bro. Like
the top rope though, I was mad at that, bro. It's a top rope superplex, bro. When you take that move and you immediately counter the next move, like there's some people who, and that was funny, like watching it, like just being someone who watches other wrestling podcasts. This one specifically was from the Jim Cornette, watching that podcast. But as soon as he did that top rope suplex and he went right into the Falcon Arrow, I'm like, I could see that's something that Cornette's gonna complain about.
Listen how you.
But then he just immediately just like, nope, like counter.
But like we all knew what move was coming at when he did that superplex. Right. You got to look into when people are, doing their game right. Those are type things that is in their.
They do, yeah, right.
So,
but that's usually after they've wrestled once or twice. This is their first ever.
Yeah,
because that was a lot with Okada and.
He been wanted that smoke with Seth. But neither here nor there. I'm not tripping too much on it. But it's like I said, it was this match. This can't be the only one. I need another.
Riddle,
I need another one.
Riddle counter the pedigree into the bro to sleep, into a power bomb, straight into a V trigger. It was a nasty 3 combination.
That's what
and
I was
like, how do
about.
you not
right
get
there.
this?
That's what I
That
was
was like
about.
a nasty.
That was some Street Fighter shit.
Killer Instinct
was
Ultra
fire.
Combo Breaker right there, bro. Like
Ultra Combo.
Oh my God! Okay, shout out TJ Combo and Glacier.
Big facts. Big facts. But yeah, dog, it was so many great spots, man. My favorite part of the match was the storytelling of Matt Riddle's aggression kind of getting the best of him. Like it found ways for Seth Rollins to be able to take advantage of him when he lost his cool or lost his way in the match, which was kind of like his demise in the match when he tried to take the chair and wild out and Seth caught him slipping, which was the one moment Seth needed. Because let's give it to us, Riddle got a lot of offense in this match, a lot of offense.
He definitely
Seth
did.
find that one moment and be like, nah, nigga, counter this, smink. And then hit him with the super stomp off the top rope.
Hold up.
Great storytelling.
That's the finish.
No, I'm just talking about just the storytelling aspect of it. That's all.
Rollins countering the power bomb mid-air into the pedigree, bro.
That was hard.
That was fire, bro. That was so fire.
I thought it was
Then
over.
he hit the Randy Orton. He was doing more Seth Rollins was more Randy Orton than Matt Riddle in this
he
matchup,
definitely
bro.
was.
He was
100%.
He wanted to see like, yo, can we get
Seth
Riddle?
was in his bag. He was in his
versus Randy again after that, bro.
Oh my God, that was nasty.
No, that's good. He definitely has
going
to
to take good care of
that
Mr.
moment right
Rollins
there.
tonight.
Because he started having the crowd do his joint with him, and they were loud as hell with it.
Yo,
then he
that
went
was
to the arcade,
crazy, bro. That in the palm of his hands, he had the crowd.
Oh,
The mind game,
Like,
yeah.
you ever just like wonder like what go through wrestlers' heads like when they got grudge matches and they know they gonna show out. Like I would love to know like if Seth was like, let me go over here and show you that I own this bitch too. While we over here talking about your bitch ass family, like let me show you I own this bitch.
That's the part that gotta hurt. That's the part that gotta hurt when they try to set it up for you. They try to lay it up. They try to give Matt Riddle a layup, like, yo, he gonna violate you crazy, and everybody's gonna be on your side. And then everybody just switched to Seth's side instead. Like, yo, nah, man, we want Seth, and he wins on top of it. So, yo, we talked about you being a loser. We talked about your wife. We talked about your kids leading up to the match and during the match. And the fans is chanting with me, bro. Like, so we all are like laughing at you right now. It's like, it was just a nasty week for Riddle
It's a sad
altogether,
sight
bro.
to see.
It's been a nasty week for Riddle altogether, bro. Like, damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main event.
Hold up. What will you give it score-wise?
5. It's not even a debate.
I got this one, yeah.
Like a 5.
4.75 to 5.
I'll even do it your way.
Same thing, same as Sheamus.
I'll do it your way. What Cole said. Cole, I'll give it a 10. All right, you got a way? My way, wrestling God. It doesn't matter. It's 5. It's 5.
I forgot the Meltzer system when I came in.
This match is fire. I give it a 10. It don't matter. I do it. I'm with you, Cole. 10 star. Don't matter. This match was fire. Now, like I was saying, the main event. Dre, are you listening? No, he's not. Of course he's not. Well, I hope y'all are listening, because the WWE Undisputed Universal. Okay, Dre, I want to make sure he hear this. Dre, you listening? You can hear
what's
me?
good? What's
you
good?
Hear me? The
What's
main
good?
event.
I called it. I caught it verbatim. Literally.
No, first of all, you did it. First of all, you didn't.
Are you,
somehow,
come
some
on,
way,
man. You are not a liar.
Like
My
I was
friends
saying,
are not liars.
My
friends are not liars.
Once again, this is
I don't know what's going on here. I don't.
Once again, Dre, are you listening? I want to make sure you're listening with a lot of other people. Sir Voice, in a lot. Are you listening?
Frost,
the undisputed WWE Universal Championship is on the line. You heard that?
Yeah.
One more time. The undisputed WWE Universal Championship is on the line. Not multiple. You know what I mean? Just one. You get two, but it's really just one. Anyway. Roman Reigns defends his title against Drew McIntyre. Boy, what a fire match. It was good. I'm not going to lie. It started off a little slow, but after a while, I was fully invested.
Very much so.
WWE, you don't get to go home happy. That was the theme of this night. Matt Riddle, you don't get to go home happy.
You don't get to go home happy.
The first two matchups and the last two matchups.
I swear, like, I wish I could talk to somebody in Wales right now. Like, how do you feel about this event?
I think they would love it.
Yeah, I know they loved it, but it was like that match right there. Like, even me watching, knowing that it's like it's sports entertainment, it's wrestling.
There was a lot of Roman fans in the building, though.
It was a lot of moments where I'm like, yo, how much longer is this going to go? Like, it had me on the edge of my seat. So
ultimate fake out.
I'm happy with this match. I was on the edge of my seat, like, yo.
Yeah, the kickouts did get good. I'm not gonna lie. The kickouts started getting good. I'm not gonna lie, because there was a Claymore that did get me. I'm not gonna hold you. It got me. I was like, yo, hold up now. It was the steel chair one. I thought that was the perfect spot. If he was going to win, that was the one. That was definitely 100%.
I do want to say that the Claymores,
why he didn't win.
When the referee got knocked out, that was a rookie ass move by Drew. Knowing what's going on, you shouldn't have Claymored that man. You never Claymore anybody in the back. Why start now? Like, you know, that's a rookie ass move. Unless you gonna heal. Nah. That's why you set your. I knew it was gonna be an L after that. It was just like, oh hell, that's dumb. I wouldn't even do that in a video game. That's dumb.
WWE with the fake out. Let's give you Drew's old theme song just to hype you up, just to make you feel like this is his moment in his home country. Just to.
It was
pull the rug from everybody.
He had a hell of
his moment. He had his moment, but you know that to send everybody home happy, you don't get to go home happy is what happened instead, bro. But yo, man, the fans wanted Drew to win so bad, bro.
I loved it.
So bad. It was a straight up fight for like the first 10 minutes was like just a fight. I didn't even.
First of all, this man, yo, I'm glad we talk about WWE, so I don't gotta say nothing bad or anything towards AEW. Bro, Triple H, I'm not gonna lie, he make prediction podcasts very exciting. Because for somebody who think you know it all, he does little stuff that make you like, Because, the little adding Karrion Kross early to tease that. Like, and he didn't interfere at all. He just showed his face. I loved it. That was fire to me. Just showed his face. Didn't get involved. It had you thinking, okay. It was multiple times I was saying it. All right, it's cross time. The clock is ticking now. Nope. Karrion Kross didn't show his face ever since. That is fire to me. I love stuff like that. I love stuff like that. Shout out to Triple H, whoever came up with that idea. That is fire. That is fire.
Yeah, I definitely thought Cross was going to be a big part of this match, and they just had him sitting ringside.
I loved it, bro.
I think that was a good swerve, though, to take our minds off of who entered the match later in it, Solo Sikoa.
And I loved it. Roman Reigns saved by the final Uso in WWE. In the WWE, though.
That's why I switched mine. I switched mine at the very start before the match, the bell even rung. Because it hit me. I was like, man, if Roman loses now, we're not getting Rock versus Roman. There's no possibility of Rock versus Roman if Roman drops that title. Because that's the prestige of him wrestling him right now, is how long he's held the title, you know? So, like, if he were to drop it between then and it wouldn't have the same...
I mean, he is being
power to it, you know? So, like, if we could get that... So, once I put that into consideration, I start thinking, like, yo, Rock don't really got no movies right now. And if he's watching this and seeing how many people are at this might be that thing that make Rock be like, you know what? Let me jump back up in there. And then I remember the news people saying, oh, boys getting caught up. So it's like, oh, this is the perfect time.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even think
Uso come out. So yeah,
Solo came out. That was different to me. I was like, oh shoot, I like that. Caught me off guard. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't think he was getting called up or anything.
No, they said they were calling him up to SmackDown.
Yeah. I didn't think it was gonna be that soon. I didn't think he was one of those ones that was just gonna pull the trigger, especially after hearing like certain stuff in the past. How he didn't want to be nothing a part of that. He want to carry his own type of stories and blah 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 blah. You better get this money.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he was on that. I'm pretty sure he was on that, and it's just
get
like
his bag.
You gotta understand, like for Roman right now, it's like it was too written for Solo to be part of the bloodline. Every creative room just like you had to have that in the back of your mind.
The beautiful thing we'll bring a Solo in is the dynamic with
the thing
Sami
I was trying
Zayn.
to get out the what you said, Dre, how the point with the title and stuff like that. And I know it's some people that say they don't need a title, and I agree, because you could have the whole story of you're not the real head of the table. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm the Rock. Even though I agree with that, but the reason why I said with the title, I actually didn't have it on the line. Like, I know it's WWE and it's the biggest thing, but I agree with the title because of that visual. The Rock, Roman, is going to be so many eyes. Why not have your championship just on display? But I agree, I don't think a title should have been on the line. I just wanted to see him with it. Because you can just have the story of the whole, bro.
That's the cherry on the top of Roman Reigns' amazing run is that The Rock is on that resume with everybody else, bro. I got Brock Lesnar. I got John Cena on there. Now I got The Rock. I mean, I could
on your resume without the title though. If you beat The Rock,
you want it on the title. You want it on your title reign. You want it on your title reign resume, bro. Put it on the legendary title reign.
I just know if it's my promotion and how big that match is going to be. I just want my championship to be somewhere around that. You got to see that.
That's to make it as big as possible. Like that would definitely, I could see that going into it. Yo, Roman grabbing the mic midway.
In the middle. Oh my God, that was
them to
fire.
Acknowledge me.
That was fire.
I was like, it was. I mean, Seth did it to Riddle. So it's just like, all right, he just pulled the Seth immediately right after. Like, all right, fuck that, give me the mic. Like, I'm doing that shit too. Like, that was fire though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Fans was eating up every single thing, bro. Like, before they did any wrestling moves, it was just like it reminded me of like a Rock Stone Cold Steve Austin matchup where like there's a lot of strikes, you know, as opposed to just like grapple moves.
It was a brawl. It was a brawl.
But the fans are just reacting to every strike like it's a move. Like they're getting the reaction that people get killing themselves doing these crazy Hurricane Ranas and suicide dives just exchanging punches back and forth,
and that's what
because of how invested people are in the outcome of that matchup.
And that's why being able to tell storylines and promo can help you out so much for your career. You can do less of that drama shit to get over.
Actually, it's great that him doing the acknowledgement joint, not really kind of doing it, played out very well in the press conference. Yeah, I got to see that, and he had the whole situation.
Oh yeah.
And he pretty much got mad because the crowd didn't acknowledge him. He walked out. I was just like, that was cold. That was really cold.
There's some great counters in this matchup too. That counter from the spear into the future shot,
fire.
A little throwback to his old finisher, like that was fire.
Yes. He was giving him a lot of spears, man. I thought after the first one it was over. Then
those two near falls to spears that I was just like, oh shoot, I thought that was the match both times. That's what kind of made me think, oh, all right, we're finally doing it. They're about to finally take the title off Roman, like, because they were.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that he hit him with the spear. They were finishing sequences into the spear both times.
Yeah.
It was like nice little, like, oh snap, that was a nice finish right there. Oh,
and that's the thing. And I mean, I'm jumping in. I don't mean to, but it's like, because like we said about Mr. with his 5-star system, it's like this is a heavyweight 5-star match. I'm going to say that
definitely. I agree. Given
and it's a heavyweight. You have to swallow your pride. You have to give these men their flowers, the roses, because it was. Bro,
it followed that Seth Rollins and Riddle.
You
match.
can go back and rewatch this for no absolute reason.
Like when I'm giving points to a match, to me that counts. Because Seth Rollins and Riddle is like, bro, who's gonna follow this? There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way you can follow what the hell I mean from intro to the pin.
Mm-hmm.
And you did it. It was wow.
Man, Reigns is having some crazy main events as of late. That SummerSlam and now this, like, killing it this year, bro.
Yeah, like the whole
Drew with the spear through the barricade. It was a lot of move. It was a lot of move steals today on this.
Talk that.
Those playing their WWE 2K, bro.
Move steal level 2 in this bitch.
Hit him with the OMG moment at ringside. You know what I'm saying? Reigns counters the Claymore with the spear.
Bro, it was wild. It was up in that match. That's why I was like, you on the edge of your seat. You see finisher after finisher, signature after signature, and you like.
Reigns even hit a rock bottom at one point. It wasn't really the rock bottom, but the fact that they called it a rock bottom makes me think that there's hope we might get a rock. Because I was like, that's more of like a Uranagi than a rock bottom. But if you want to call it a rock bottom, then maybe y'all know something that I don't. Like maybe y'all trying to like give us an Easter egg or something, you know?
I will say this pay-per-view, I'm definitely watching Worlds Collide now.
Yeah.
100% now.
It's a must.
I always love me an afternoon pay-per-view.
I gotta check their time slot because if it's at the same time as All Out, then I'm gonna have to watch them.
It's not. It's in the UK. It's probably gonna be 1 o'clock again.
Oh, okay.
To be real, it might be 12. Well, for us, 12 o'clock for us.
Austin Theory coming out to cash in the Money in the Bank.
Oh my God!
That was hilarious.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Theory for that sell. That sell was fire. That sell was perfect.
Super funny, bro.
I don't even know what to say, but I just got happy and
just sneaked him.
He can't, bro. It was perfect timing. Everybody's going crazy. He's ready. Kapow! Batman punch. I said, what the fuck is going on here? And I did put 2 and 2 together that just because, the UK pride between Tyson Fury and fucking Drew McIntyre. First, I'm like, I'm supposed to be banned like from Lifetime events now, Mr. Fury, because of that. Like, I need my kayfabe to be real right now. Like, you messed up a moment.
I'm sorry.
I needed that. I wanted Austin Theory in that match just to throw a little chaos.
If we don't get The Rock at Mania, if Rock's not gonna show up, or if Roman Reigns is gonna drop the title before then, let it be Sami Zayn. Oh my God, I've been saying it for the longest. Let that be Sami Zayn. That story with the bloodline, it reminds me of Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, best friends.
Sami Zayn about to be up out of there, brother.
Oh, you mean Vanilla Oos?
With the new Uso, it just adds to the story. That's so perfect. Like, he thought he was that third family member, and now they got that third family member, and he going, you know what I'm saying? It's just go like, it makes him the perfect baby face. Like, yo, you not family, bro. Like, we kicking you to the side. It's gonna make him endearing. It's gonna make him endearing to the fans in the universe. Like, dang, everybody's gonna feel bad for him. Like, dog, he took shot after shot for Roman, saved him several times, and they just gonna kick him to the curb, bro. Everybody's gonna be for Sammy.
I said that.
And after the Johnny Knoxville, after his performance at the last Mania, like, give that man his run, dog. He killed it, bro. Him and KO, they really stole WrestleMania last year, along with Bianca and Cody Rhodes. Like, there's a lot of people who got to shine, actually, but bro, that Sami Zayn Jackass segment was way better than it was supposed to be, bro.
Fact.
That was like one of my favorite segments
Fact.
of both days, bro. Like, that shit was lit, bro.
It made no sense. That was Sammy gets his flowers. I mean, this match was fucking incredible. And then the end, I know it's the UK. I know he's streaming and stuff like that. It's just, I would have preferred to end it on some action, some cliffhanger shit, and it was like, I get it.
Yeah. They actually went home happy. That's their go home happy.
That was the funny thing. It was not a happy ending. Like, they were legit mad, and like, there wasn't no cheering after the bell rang. Like, they were legit mad, bro. Like, the looks in
you don't get to go home happy.
Were hilarious, bro.
You don't get to go home happy.
Hilarious, bro. Like, I was like, dang, they are really bad right now.
Oh, he hurt my feelings. Damn right I did.
I'm sure just momentarily. I'm sure they enjoyed the event over. I know they did not like that. But I know they did not like that ending. Damn. It reminds me of like when I saw Chris Jericho win the title, bro. I was just like sucked all the energy out of me. Like,
Triple H said you had people come from over 42 countries to that event.
Okay.
None of y'all gotta fly home unhappy. What the fuck? That's a long. You don't get to go home happy.
Yo, Cole. I thought. All right. I was like, dang. Did this? All right.
I feel so bad for the brother that was in the crowd that was just sitting there.
Yo, he was hurt. Or you saw that?
Yes.
And there was a few other like that, but I vaguely remember that one that you talked about. Well, not vaguely. I candidly.
He was just like, yo, where am I? What am I doing here?
Like, I was so sick of Roman. I flew to a different country thinking I was gonna witness the end of this title reign, and no, it's still going. Like,
Cat said, you black over there, you're black over here. It doesn't.
You're uncalled for right now, sir.
Yo, the crazy thing. The crazy thing to me is Triple H. Now that that we're done with it, well, what would you guys give the match rating?
This?
Yeah, this main event. A 5?
And Mr. Meltzer better do it too.
Match in my seat through the whole match.
4.9.
I'll give it a yeah. I guess
I'm not
maybe
giving
a 4.
it low.
I guess like a 4.5 to a 4.75.
I agree.
I feel like it's just slightly I feel like just slightly under, because I can't give it the same as Gunther and Sheamus. I feel like Gunther and Sheamus was better, and I feel like Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins was slightly better as well. Like, I kind of feel like those are the two that I'm on the fence, like which was one and which is two.
I said that.
And then this was like the third best match on the card. But it was a good event overall. Yeah. 4.75.
Yeah, it definitely was one of my favorite, like more favorite events. I mean, I figured it was gonna be one of my like favorite events of the weekend.
I mean, it's really
Speaking of
dope.
that. Go ahead.
It's really dope that bar that's set. And shout out to the UK fans, everybody who showed up in Wales, because they was getting as much props on Twitter as the wrestlers, bro. Like, believe it or not, that crowd showed up to do what the fuck they wanted to do. And they added to the event. They not the ones we gonna talk about and say you can't come back. I'm happy with this event. I'm happy wrestling as a whole right now.
I feel you. But speaking of that, coming off of this event tomorrow, Worlds collide tomorrow, but let's talk about this. Let's keep some nasty energy. AEW All Out is tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Get some rest. Get some rest, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be like a 6-hour event.
A work shift worth of wrestling.
Now, let me say this, yo. I'm telling you, the takeover format.
Oh my god! After WWE having a good pay-per-view, AEW are gonna kill themselves to have a better pay-per-view, bro. Everybody is about to put their body. Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying they already go over the top. They about to kill themselves.
They about to steer a fan. They about to go
everybody.
overboard.
Jeff Hardy activated on everybody, bro. Everybody's activating their Jeff Hardy, bro. Just like no restrictions.
Tony like guys.
Never put Kenny Omega in
Before we
Jeff
start,
Hardy.
guys, Kenny up front, guys. First, before we start, group hug. All right, we gotta be WWE. So the way we're gonna do that, take one, pass it around. What is this, Tony? Well, with a pass.
Halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidils I think were in the early 90s. But I know there was some GHB and Halcyons on the flight. Halcyons were some things that we took sometimes just to go to sleep for long.
Tony's like, let's freaking go.
THB is way too close to THC, and they have nothing in common. Respect my culture.
Tony, man. And I guarantee Tony gonna talk during that press conference too. Tony gonna talk that talk. Like, the best show of the week.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, y'all doing press conferences now?
Well, I mean, you cannot hold up. I'm glad I just had an argument with somebody about that because he was complaining about that. Oh, they're copying AEW. Well, technically, AEW copied New Japan Pro Wrestling, bro. So it's like, are you really gonna like rub and face something that you self copy from somebody else, bro? Like, if that's the case, just give New Japan their flowers. That's exactly the dude's rebuttal, but it was still New Japan first, bro. So if we go complain about copying, then they'll be complaining about something that you initially copied yourself.
Dre feels away, obviously.
I'm just saying, it's like it's.
I'm not mad at you about it. Bro, I'm happy that we got it because it's always one of those things that we WWE is like, you catching up with the times. We like this shit. We like seeing our champion talk shit after the match. New Japan, don't Jay White, what's he famous for? I mean, I love all my wrestling, so I hope one day they all just get together and Kenny Omega gets speared by Roman, and then next thing you know, he gets up, and then he sits up there and triggers Sheamus, and then Sheamus and Sheamus gets clotheslined by Katsuyori Shibata. That's what I want.
Ari, the group is talking. What's going on?
Just Kenny Omega get curb stomped.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Like, oh.
Hold on, y'all. Ari text me. Yo, Ari said. Oh, Ari told me to do this.
Shush. Shush, please.
You're crazy. But nah, like I just.
All right, so we know who the best wrestler in the world is, man.
If you say Osprey,
Adam Cole, baby.
You asshole! I was literally about to say Will Ospreay. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Cole, if you say Will Ospreay, we go. No.
You literally
Will
took
Ospreay
the words out of my mouth.
over Montez Ford. Stop it.
All right, I'm getting to the 2-minute mark. I ain't gonna lie, I might do another.
Ari don't even believe that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ari don't even believe that.
Cole, shout out your platform.
I do.
No, you don't. Shut up.
Oh, he said he do. Oh, look. My fault, Frash. Look at you being wrong on your own podcast, sir.
Lying.
Look at you being wrong with your own podcast, Dre.
We need a lie detector. We need a lie detector test.
Number 2.
You're a liar.
Guys, relax. RELAX.
What did Roman Reigns said? What did Roman Reigns said? He's lying.
Shush. Shush, please.
Yeah, I need you to get the he's lying clip. We need to have that ready for when people say blatant lies on here like that.
All right, I'm gonna do another episode, but I'm gonna close out this one. So, Cole, where they can find you at?
Smoke
out your platform.
You can find me at the Hayes God on Twitter now, on Instagram. And when you find me, I'm most likely gonna be high. And that's just how I go.
Just stoner next door. All right, Ari.
Coming soon. I need to.
You already know what it is, man. Get Your Bars Off podcast on all streaming platforms and all sites, man. Follow me at Ari Starks. You already know what it is, man. You already it's repetitive at this point, man. I'm always up on this joint at this point, man. But it's always fun. I love being up here, man.
Dre.
Cash App, Fatamania. I'm broke, y'all.
Shush. Shush, please.
I'm fucking ready.
All right. Or you could go to Twitch at the whole effing show and you could subscribe there and donate some biddies. I'm broke, y'all. Help me out. Buddy, please.
Yo, not please, bro. Yo, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all fire. Getting me to partnership on Twitch. We on the road to it. Let's get it. And like he said, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, donate me money too. I can always use it. Serve for all those cats. Spark up that date. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. You know how it goes. Like, follow, share, subscribe, tell a friend to join the trend. The show has come to an end. Sit back and relax.
Relax.